We do score prediction contests for the Georgia football games, mostly the SEC games, other big matchups. Really fun way for us to interact with clients. It's not just about real estate. We do these. We started them back in COVID, but we also sell real estate here. So we have lots of information on our market updates. We have videos of new listings. So if you're interested in anything related to Athens area real estate, Oconee, Watkinsville, some of the neighboring areas, be sure to click subscribe. But right now, we are just talking about Georgia football and who won last week. Little tidbit to share. If you do follow these videos, you may not know this, but almost 95% of the time, I do these in one take. Market updates, anything, it's one take. It's easy to talk about something if you understand it. But today, this is attempt number 6. There's been a lot of stuff going on, either the phone ringing, people coming in the door. One time I did it, and the sound wasn't working. So it's a little after 5 on a Monday, and I'm about ready to go home. But I just thought I'd share with you that I'm having a blooper reel, I guess, here to do this week. But let's talk about it. The Vanderbilt game did not go the way most Georgia fans thought. As you can imagine, most of the predictions were far different than the actual outcome, 37-20. And reality is there weren't a lot of people very close. I mean, there's still people far off that might have gotten into the top 10. The game, I think I mentioned in the video before the prediction, that you go up there, there's construction going on in the stadium. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. The stadium's not full. It's just a weird feeling. And that can sometimes pass through to the players, which is what I think it did. I don't want to say Vandy doesn't get credit for playing a good game and having a good game plan, but it definitely felt a little eerie just even through the TV. Then the field was slippery, and then Brock Bowers slips and hurts his ankle, and now he is going to be out for a month with what I guess they're calling tightrope surgery. So that is what it is. We'll worry about that next week with Florida. But, the game, Georgia got the win. The team is on an unprecedented win streak. They're 7-0. So, or is it 5-0? I don't know. But they're undefeated this year. And as a Georgia fan, just be pleased with it. Hopefully over the next 2 weeks, they'll get ready for Florida. And then next week, I'll send out a video to tell you about that. But let's talk about who had the scores here. Now, there were a few people that were way off. There was 45-6 by Perry Cunningham that sent that to a personal email, not info@5M Realty. Jared Prickett at First American Bank, 45-10. These are actually making it into the top 10 because we had so many people that had Vanderbilt scoring far less points than 10. Now, Martin Bruno, 49-14. Martin's made top 10 or 5 a few times. Stephanie Crowell, 42-9. That wasn't too bad. Jacob Denton, very close here. He had 42-14. That was a good one. Nathan King, 45-13. Veronica Maxey, who won last week, she was 49-21. And then I think it's Mike Skurrich and Heath Chambliss almost won at 38-10. They both had. So the winner, though, is actually Joe Fowler, who has probably now won 4 or 5 times. Joe, congrats to you. You are a stalwart on our prediction contest. And I think Joe's won at least 3 times. This might be 4, might be 5. But it's pretty funny when I see his name pop up. So, Joe, congrats to you. There's one thing I do want to mention, though, about last week, and we had a little controversy. Veronica Maxey was our winner last week, and Veronica, if you're watching, you're good. We'll get you something for winning. But as it turns out, I missed something on social media, and it happened to be my wife's uncle, Bart Bradbury from over in the Gwinnett area. Now, Bart was on Facebook, and he put at the top, Kentucky wins, or like predicting Kentucky to win. So that's all I saw. But then underneath it, he actually put the score, which was like 1 point off. I think he was 52-13, something like that. So I totally missed Bart. And he was technically the winner last week. So I just want to make sure that Bart gets credit. Bart, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. Missed it completely. I really tried to comb social media to make sure I didn't make that same mistake. But I think rest assured, Joe Fowler, you are the winner. Sorry to Bart about what happened. And, remember, we're not doing a prediction this week. It's an off week. We'll have another video for the Georgia-Florida game. Hopefully you have something fun to do this weekend or maybe traveling. But next week's going to be a big one as Georgia has to get ready for your big rival. And let's be honest, Florida, Missouri, Ole Miss, Tennessee, this is it. It's all going to happen in November. That's what's ahead of us. So what looked like an easy schedule, all of a sudden doesn't seem that way. So going to enjoy not having to worry about my team losing for one more week. And then I'm probably going to do a lot of worrying, and I'll be back in touch. Y'all have a great week, and thanks for following us and listening to me talk for almost 5 minutes about mostly nothing. Have a good one.